One of the toughest things that we have to go through as leaders is sometimes we make assumptions of what people understand. Let me explain what I mean by that. Often we'll tell people you got to get back to customers with a sense of urgency, or you got to use teamwork, or you have to communicate more cooperatively together. And we throw out these phrases. They're not incorrect phrases. But what we have to understand is people will put their own interpretations and their own spins on what those things even mean. So, for example, and I've shared this before, years ago, I was in a sales meeting with one of our clients, and the leader kept telling their sales team, you have to get back to customers with a sense of urgency. And he kept kind of pounding this point home. And as I was looking at the group, I could see some blank stares. So I stopped the meeting and I actually asked everybody to write down their definition of what it meant to get back to a customer with a sense of urgency. We had responses such as, I drop everything and get back to the client, all the way to, I get to it when I can. So think about that. If we're coaching someone or telling someone to have a sense of urgency, guess what happens? We really don't know if they share the same definition. So let's talk about cooperative teamwork and proactive communication. If we got 10 people in the room, would we really all have the exact same definition? So let me teach a really cool concept called define and coach. Get together with your team and ask everybody to write down the definition of something. So let's use the phrase proactive communication. Let's define what proactive communication means. And then let's come up, step one, as a group, a mutually defined and understood and agreed upon definition of what it means to proactively communicate. Once you have that definition, and let's say everybody shares it, you put it up on a whiteboard or a flip chart, and you rewrite it, and you come to a finality, so to speak, of the definition that you think really encompasses what everybody has shared, and certainly what you would like as a leader, you now have your definition. But it doesn't stop there. Then ask the question, what steps do each one of us need to take? What actions do we need to exhibit that support that definition? That's the accountability question. So we call this strategy define and coach. So if you're using terms such as communication, teamwork, sense of urgency, treat customers with respect, these can be very nebulous, ambiguous, dare I even say, vague concepts to many people. People put their own spins and interpretations on things from their frame of reference. Doesn't mean they're wrong, but the last thing we want in coaching are like two ships passing in the dark. We have our definition that we're coaching to, but they have a different interpretation. Guess what happens? It creates discord. So think about what you need from your employees or whoever you're coaching, and think about a define and coach strategy to put you on the same page with those people or that person. Good luck.